All right, so in this experiment, I'm using DeepSeek. Oh, I'm just going to remove that one. And I want to test it in terms of its reasoning capability. And so I'm selling a product for $49, and shipping and handling is $10. So I pay students to do this. The stamp to send the kit is $4.50, and the material cost is $3. And my monthly fixed cost, regardless of volume, is $600. So this is an exercise that I typically give in my marketing arithmetics course. And so I just want to see if DeepSeek can calculate the contribution margin and also the break even. And if I change the price from 49 to 39, am I still profitable? And also, what is the new break even? So let's see how it's thinking about this. This is really interesting because the way that it's thinking, I can correct it if it's thinking incorrectly. And this is something that I always wanted to do with my students, but it's kind of difficult. I would have to have a student talk to me in front of the classroom or in a Zoom session, and she would have to tell me exactly what she's thinking, like what DeepSeek is doing now, so that I can correct her thinking. So this is really like deep teaching. But anyways, let's see what DeepSeek comes up with. All right, so it's thinking. And if I click on it, I can see contribution, break even, selling price. So it's really organizing the information, which is good. Okay, material cost. So it's supposed to add $10 to $4.50 to $3, which comes down to $17.50. Okay, the variable cost, that's good. I didn't mention variable, by the way. And it calculates correctly that it's $17.50. So that's the unit cost. Contribution margin that contributes to covering fixed costs. So it correctly understands what contribution margin is. I didn't even explain it. And the formula, of course, this is correct. CM is equal to price minus cost. And so this is the contribution margin, $31.50. And so it simply has to divide 600 by $31.50, which it is doing right now. So you can see that someone who hasn't taken my marketing arithmetics course can easily use DeepSeek to do all the calculations. So each unit contributes $31.50. I think it might have, okay, so break-even units is 19. That's really the essence of the solution. But it wants to verify. So each unit contributes 31 towards the fixed cost, that's right. So 19, okay, so it's doing a verification. This is what I used to do in college when I did mathematics. So 19 times 31.50, you have, it doesn't cover. So that's only, it doesn't cover. So it is correct that it has to round the 19 units to 20 units. And then it's doing the verification. So here, this is very good. You would break even between blah, 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 but it's not necessary. The right answer is 20 units because here it's going into too much detail. So it is checking another way. Okay. Okay, I think it's doing a good job. Now, the second question is if the price was 39 as opposed to 49. Yeah, this is the right equation. I think it's overthinking here. Okay, so this is the second question. The new selling price is 39, but the variable cost has not changed. So this is the new contribution margin, 21.50. It means that every time that I sell the kit to somebody, I have $21.50 to pay the monthly expense, which I'm being charged regardless of whether I'm selling or not selling. So now the new break-even is 600 divided by 2150, and so the break-even is going to be lower than 20. Wait, no, it's going to be higher than 20. So it's probably 25 or something. Yeah, so 600 divided by 2050. This is really detailed because it's talking about fraction, but you can't have a fraction of a customer. So anyways, so approximately 27.95, so we round it off to 28. So I need 28 customers, not 20, if I reduce the price from 49 to 39. So you can see that this is not only the correct answer, but a student can go through this and understand the correct reasoning process of DeepSeek. So I've just proven here that DeepSeek is able to think correctly regarding a practical mathematical problem in the real world involving marketing arithmetics, but also it is explicitly explaining what it's thinking. And so if it ever makes a mistake, I can actually go in as a teacher, I can actually go in and correct it. But I don't think it's making a mistake. Maybe for advanced mathematics it would be making a mistake because of the wrong assumptions, but so here without the promotion I need 20 customers. With the $39 promotion I would have to sell more aggressively. Final answer, I must sell 20 customers per month. I would have to sell 28, so it's correct. So all of this is just thinking. Now it's answering for real. And you can see that the real answer, the official answer, it's much cleaner. Here it answers without promotion. Bada bing, bada boom. I need 18. Yeah, that's correct. Why did we say 20 before? Why doesn't it round off to 19? Okay, there might be a problem here. And here it's rounding off to 28, which is fine. All right, let me just check. So the fixed cost is 600. Whoops. 600 divided by the contribution margin, which is 31.50. And we have 19. So it made a mistake. It made a mistake because it's not $18.99, but it's 19. Wow, that's a big mistake. Well, actually it's not that big, so I'm gonna try to correct it. But let me just check the second one with the promotion. So it's 21.50, so it's 600 divided by 21.50, which is the contribution margin. And here we have 27.906, and here it's 27.948. So there's a mistake here. So I'm just gonna tell it that it made a mistake with this. Okay. I'm almost like chastising a student. It's a bit disappointing, because this is easy and yet it made a mistake. So I'm going to try with 5.4 from Microsoft. Apparently it's better at mathematics and problem solving. It's a little bit disconcerting that it's been thinking for like maybe a minute or so, and I just asked a very simple question. So maybe it's reviewing everything that it just did. It has a tendency to overthink. Maybe I hurt its feelings, I don't know. All right, finally it's thinking. My God, it took like a couple of minutes. Okay, student, what are you thinking? Okay, it's going over the same thing.